All right, I'm back. I was streaming earlier vertical stuff on my phone, and I got a telemarketer call, and it cut out my audio, and I couldn't get it back, which is really annoying. So I'm here, and I'm doing some photo editing, doing some work stuff, so it's just kind of like hang out, chill, and talk about the meta, because League Militaire is meta. And I told y'all it would be. Told y'all. We back again! Third time's a charm, right? Oh yeah, oh man. This one just did it right out of the gate. Don't even need to edit anything about that. We chillin'. Anyone who comes in, they're gonna just see the AI thing and be like, oh! It's like, relax. Boosts, crank those highlights, baby. Honestly, I'm gonna bring the shadows down. Thanks, bro. I'm gonna mask out this ring and make it shiny. Oh, not that one. There we go. Look at that shine. Put some texture and clarity on it. There we go. I can't even see any of my analytics for this stream right now. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bing, bada boom. We can bring the overall exposure of this a little bit up. Black levels down. Me gusta. It's like, is this the only picture I got of that when he's holding her hand? Nah. Yeah, I gotta get rid of this one. He's just like, ooh. Said, dude, your video music production is top notch, bro. I looped your Spotify song on repeat driving to a fishing tournament when you released it. Hey, let's go, dude. Appreciate that. Yeah, I haven't done a full proper release for the song, and I feel terrible about it that I haven't actually done that. Oh, I know what I'm doing wrong. I need to have this on the right filter. It wasn't on the right filter. Yeah, let's give this one 0 stars because I don't want it in there anymore. What keeps happening? Dang it, I screwed up. What's happening? My computer's lagging big time. Oh my gosh. Raymond, have you done any big tournaments yet? Any store champs? This computer is chugging right now. This is a M1 Max. My main machine is actually in data recovery right now because I lost nearly all of my stuff, unfortunately. We'll see if they're able to recover it. I hope they can, because if not, I'm gonna have a lot of very expensive refunds to have to issue because I was in the middle of some projects, which is really unfortunate. I guess I can keep this one. I'm trying to buy my replacement computer, but what's been a pain about that is you can't access anything right now. Like, you can't order anything. They're so backed up. He said, I have an M1 Max MacBook Pro. The thing is still running super well. Yeah, overall, Same. That's what I'm running right now because it's my backup. I had the M1 Ultra, and it died. It freaking died. Like, the thing died, unfortunately. Like, it just straight up decided to die to the point to where some of the best data recovery in the world in the US is having trouble, which is very unfortunate. Raymond, have you tried the League Militaire stuff yet? Any of that archetype? Gotta fix this. Exposure up, baby. Highlights up. I need to make her hands not so red. Let's go here. Just that. Let's make her green. Said as far as Gundam tournaments, I have only done locals, haven't done any new types or higher. Oh snap, why not? You're not interested in it? Or is it just you haven't had the time? Gotta mask these out. It's a little bit too much red there. Let's do this. Yeah, that's subtle enough. Said, what's up? Aggro lost a bit of momentum, I guess is what you're saying. Yeah, aggro isn't such a weird spot because you can play aggro and you're guaranteed to basically do well overall. But also, we got, the Norn list doing what it's doing. Everyone was sleeping on League Militaire. Look at it now. Honestly, overall, it's just been doing well, even outside of this this regional. Raymond says, haven't had time really. I went to a new type and they were overbooked. They got participation packs and whatnot, just couldn't get in the tournament. Ah, I see. That's crazy. Most places, even over here in Houston being heavily populated, you can get in a lot of the time. I want to warm this image up a little bit more and desaturate. Aggro running into big body decks is a lot worse than it was doing during the VA regional. Yeah, I would say so for the same at when I went to Baton Rouge. I would agree. Big old smoochy face. Let's brighten this up a little bit more. The water doesn't look blue enough, so I'm gonna make it look blue. Watch this. Some of this here. Wing Zero is still 50-50. Yeah, Wing Zero is is never been a bad choice, like, ever. Ming Zero is a little nutty. Let's go ahead and I'm doing that, and I boost it there. Do some of this, and then bring that down. What does it look like if I just do this? Oh, they have point color here? It's pretty fire. Look at that. I'm going to take the overall amount of this mask down a little bit. It's a little too aggressive. Can I blend this? I want to blend it. Said Red Gundam is my favorite mobile suit, so I was drawn to Clan off rip. I still haven't seen G-Quux. I'm waiting to... I want to do the whole UC timeline and then do it the right way and watch it and see how that ends up being. But maybe that's the wrong move. I don't know. Oh, there's the amount. That's so cool. I have, like, my amount of this. I think I'm going to park it right here. Bada bing, bada boom. Bada bing, bada boom. Yeah, I just hate how that water looks like someone just peed in it. Do the highlights like this. I do a similar thing. I'm only doctoring up these engagement ones like this because these are quote unquote the money shots. The other photos I don't have to do this craziness with. This is extracurricular. I haven't been running the gun easy in my Norn build. I don't dislike the card, but I've been burned so many times to where the only thing I can play is my freaking gun easy, and then it just rests itself to die. It's like, oh, that feels bad, because if you don't, then it just... Your opponent's going to take a shield or something, and it's like, when that happens, I'm just like, man, this freaking is annoying. I don't dislike the gun easy, but that happens to me too much. There we go. We changed the water. Yay. Cool with that. This one should be good. Maybe limestone rich. Yeah, probably. It's at the one of the garden things here in Houston. I think it's 5 decks in a circular meta at the moment, depending on your area. Pretty much. Pretty much. The blue-white aggro thing in general, though, is just kind of crazy. I got, at my store championship, I got insanely high rolled. by blue-white aggro. He was using the turn A engine. And what's it called? Oh, it was rough. It was so rough. I went first, I think. He was like turn 2, drop 2 weenies. Okay, turn 3, drop 2 more weenies, a kick a pool, and another weenie, and then turn 4. Oh man, link with Lauren, bounce my only blocker, destroy, because I played a base, destroy the base, and then take 4 shields, and I'm like, it's not even 30 seconds in this match. There's just nothing you can do against something like that. But yeah, blue-white is doing some things. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. So yeah, we had a NTC won by purple red with the freaking meme deck. Yeah, I think that happened over here too. That dang meme deck is crazy. Freaking crazy, dude. Winner of Galaxy Store champ, blue-white aggro, kinda insane, beats aggro hard but loses to control. No, yeah. I was just talking about that list too. The one that I lost to wasn't Brian's list, because Brian said that was his list that he gave to his buddy that won. The one I lost to was the turn A version, and it was like, and then I lost to Miguel, bro. Turn A with Academy viable? I would say so. I would say so. If you build it the right way, white Academy, of course. I don't like the green Academy. Sorry, Devin. I just don't like it. What am I looking for? Looking for vignette. Can I control my vignette point? Let's do a little bit of that. See, I cannot seem to make the O work this NTC. Seems very inconsistent to me. Yeah, I haven't been playing the O since it burned me. Oh, it burned me. I think the League Militaire with the Norn thing is kind of like the O build, because you have V-Gundam, and V-Gundam is like the O at home. It's like Amuro at home, kind of, in a way. And it's just really consistent. You get that at turn 6, a turn earlier. You still have rest ability. You can still run blockers. You draw like freaking crazy. I would be running my breach build, but it doesn't die to aggro. But if you don't see your aggressive combo pieces, which you need your aggressive combo pieces early to be able to link, to trade, to juice up your legs, and to be able to interact with aggro, then it feels bad. If you don't get that, it's just not good. That, and it's a very some people have played with it and have told me they've tried it, but to be honest, it's a very, very high skilled deck, the breach version. You do one wrong misplay, you're done. Like, it's so punishing because there's no blockers, you're wide open. Which is why right now I'm playing the Norn thing until what's it called? Until aggro chills the hell out. See, Green White Academy beat my Neo's Young deck. Ferrict definitely does do 5 breach. Yep. That 5 breach has to be respected. Green White Academy cope deck. I was thinking going back to Wu Fei break with Ultron. Wu Fei is still gross, dude. Wu Fei is gross. Shiny diamond. So Green White Academy is plays control but requires combos. Yeah, like to me, I don't know, the Green White Academy just feels like you're just jumping through hoops and doing things. And it never feels rewarding to me. It doesn't look like it's rewarding to the opponent all that much either. Just not my play style. Color for that's fine. Oh, Devin, this shoot helped me pay for the Gorosu that we had the other night. I had literally just done this engagement shoot right before Galaxy. Like, literally right before. So I came in all sweaty. I got sweaty before I got sweaty, you know what I mean? It was so hot outside. Oh my gosh. Bring highlights down, bring shadows up. So I'm still waiting on Gjallarhorn to become something. I have some blue cards I'm thinking about adding to it. Man, yeah, Gjallarhorn has gotten like the short end of the stick for sure. Not gonna lie, I also make fun of Gjallarhorn just in general all the time. It's like, oh, dude freaking went undefeated with Gjallarhorn. Whoa. I'll copy this one. Put a little bit more this here. Whoa! I still think this stinking game is not good right now. Game is no bueno. I have high hopes for it though. Right now it's just... Why you look so red? If there was a better win con, it might have been better, but the only thing that I find is Gray's in the late game is too one-dimensional. It requires too much focus on keeping him alive. Dang Gray's cards. I think our meta isn't bad right now. To be honest, with only 4 sets, our meta is way more diverse than a lot of other big games out here. I agree with the diversity, but again, like the consistency of this game and the way that you win and the way that people are able to get wins, like the game right now is just not very skill based, which is really frustrating. Oh, yeah, hit the like button. Thank you, Raymond. Also, I'm talking to some people for some sponsorship stuff to be able to do maybe some giveaways soon. So if you're into that, subscribe. I agree, but no one wants a best of 3. No. Everyone wants best of 3, bro. I'll tell you right now, I will stop playing this game in a year if it does not go to best of 3. If this game does not go best of 3, I am getting out of the game. Straight up. It's just so unfair. If they're going to build a game that has this much variance, that's one of the only ways you can combat it without printing direct search cards. Yeah, I don't know why so many people freaking just don't want best of 3. Like, even... I'm gonna make a video about this, like, not even just best of 3, but like, most people don't realize they're a competitive player, and they'll call themselves casual. No, you're just not a super sweaty competitive player. Maybe you're less competitive than other people, but if you're going to locals, just locals, and you're paying $5, $10, $15 to compete for prizing, my guy, you are not a casual player. Even if you do that every now and then, you are not a casual player. That's not casual. You are competitive. You might be on the lower rung of, you know, competitive in terms of like what would be considered like super competitive and maybe just a little competitive, but you're a competitive player. Period. Everyone who watches these videos on YouTube, if you care about the meta, you're a competitive player. Said most of my locals don't want a best of 3 because of time. Dude, and that's the other thing. In that video, I'm going to talk about the time. Let's like break it down. I'm sure you agree. I'm sure most people in here agree, but like, imagine you get to your locals. Let's say it's about 7 o'clock. A lot of people are getting there at 6. They're getting there an hour, maybe 30 minutes early to either, you know, play test, just say what's up to the homies, or just chill and not be stressed right before things start. A lot of people get there an hour before. Locals takes an hour and a half to 2 hours, depending on how many people show up. So now you're at 3 hours. And a lot of people, guess what they also do? They stay for another hour, chatting it up with the homies, doing trades, either running it back, or I see this all the time. 4 hours. You can run a best of 3 locals for this game in 4 hours. These people are already spending the time there. They are literally already spending the time there. They're just not paying attention to the fact that they're doing that. It's kind of like, you know, when you go out and you buy a bunch of food all the time, and then you look at the end of the month, you're like, wow, I spent $1 million in food, because you don't see how much it adds up. People are there for the same amount of time it would take for a best of 3 match. So, you know, I think locals, let your locals decide if you want to be best of 1 or best of 3. Maybe alternate. That's fine. But come on, guys. A duck is a duck. If you're at locals and you're playing, you're competitive, and don't you say that you don't have enough time. And don't you say that you would rather spend 3 best of 1 days playing best of 1 and then getting your freaking ass cooked to variance versus just playing one good solid local tournament to where you know that your deck and your ability is going to be able to perform at the best it can because the format's set up that way. I don't know why people don't get it. I don't. Like, I'm always early to locals in both Gundam and Grand Archive. There you go. It's like, so what about best of 3? GOW, does Bandai fix this issue with the game? Oh, how? Oh, yeah, they just need to go best of 3 and they need to print searchers. They do that, they're fixing their game. Best of 3 is the only immediate thing they can do to fix the game, but even if they do best of 3, guess what? Best of 3 does not fix the overall issue with the game, which is inconsistency. Either does drawing, because what do you draw for? You're drawing to dig to find things. Why are you trying to find things when you could just get the thing you're looking for? Ultimately, at the end of the day, the inconsistency is the problem. And there's not enough consistency in this game that is direct, because there's indirect consistency, which is drawing cards. There's indirect consistency, which is scrying off the top of your deck. The only form of direct consistency is tutoring, adding a card from your deck to your hand, or playing it, or finding it somehow directly. That's the only level of 100% consistency. And they're probably not going to give that to us, unfortunately. And even if they do, it's going to take multiple sets to implement. So best of 3 is the only thing they can do right now that will change the game right now for the better. It says it makes it so the oops, I drew Char Amro and ended the game less of a thing. Yep. One of our locals does a best of 3 if it's low people. It feels so much better. It makes decks have to be consistent and the player. You can't just get like blown out of the water for no dang reason. It rewards smart deck building, smart playing, just all around good. I think they need to introduce 2 for ones for rookies under level 2 or lower. An option that clears them, not bounce them. Well, that's the thing, is it technically does. We do have cards that do that, but that's the thing, is you need best of 3 with sideboards in case you run into that matchup, you lose. You're like, oh, let me just put in all my weenie killer cards. That way I don't have to main deck these stupid things and then become bricks in matchups like Wing. That's the current issue, is you have to take main deck slots for cards that just shouldn't be there, and it feels bad, and it makes the deck building really terrible. Drawing is always good until you start top decking a pilot brick. Yeah. And a best 2 of 3 Wings hero is a lot better. Red blue is better. Yeah. Every single deck that is good, but like almost just there, they all get better. All of them get better. And then you're really going to see what decks are truly the best, because you're going to see which ones can be sided for best. You're going to see which ones can be even the mulligan, man, like mulligan theory. Just with what hands you take based on knowing your matchup. That's why everybody at locals or everyone at new types or store champs will go and look around, see what people are playing, so you can be like, oh, if I run into that guy, I'm keeping my X hand, or I know to keep this hand or get rid of this hand. Bro, these dang telemarketers keep calling me. So yes, exactly. Do you think Bandai is actually paying attention, or are they just blind to the aggro issue? No, they're not blind. They're definitely not blind. There's a very specific thing that happens with gaming in general across the board. And I think this is the perfect opportunity to talk about it. If y'all know the game Crimson Desert that just came out, the devs, Pearl Abyss, you have people like that. And then you have people that are not like that. You could, maybe Bandai's there. Konami is definitely there. But let's just take it all for gaming. You have Pearl Abyss, and they listen to all the feedback on freaking week 1, month 1. I think they've rolled out 3 or 4 major patches that have fundamentally changed the way the game feels. They've already done that. Konami, on the other hand, you have players clamoring. They do ban lists, sure, but they don't even freaking tell you why they hit something. At least Bandai tells you why they hit things. So you have these 2 type of mentalities being like, hey, we are going to listen to our players. We're going to cater to them without destroying the fundamental aspect of what we have designed and created. And then there's the other side that think, oh, what we have created is perfect, and we're not going to bend a knee to anything that our players say because we know better. I think there's an extreme there to where it's like, I don't think Pearl Abyss is the extreme. I think they're kind of in the middle, because some people are saying, get rid of the jetpacks, get rid of the crazy things. It's like, well, that's more of a scope of the game. Once you start telling people, and, you know, once the people start telling the developers how to make their game, that's different versus player experience of said game. Those are 2 completely different things. Now, talking about the searchers, that's the one caveat I would say to where it's like, I hope they listen to players talking about how to design your game, because Bandai, for whatever reason, just hates that mechanic. And it's just a superior mechanic. It just is. Getting card from your deck, adding it to your hand, or playing it on the field, or sending it to the discard pile, wherever it goes, but making sure it's a direct link to that target you want. It's just superior game design versus drawing in hopes that you get something, or looking at the top of your deck in hopes that you get something. It's just absolute superior game design. So we'll see if they listen, because that's the biggest issue with why aggro feels bad. Aggro feels bad because aggro is consistent and all the other decks are not consistent. It's an issue of unequivocal consistency. How do we add that consistency? Searchers. That's it. Best of 3 just helps mitigate how bad that inconsistency feels, but it doesn't get rid of the inconsistency. Just from a factual standpoint, the only thing that fixes the issue is search. Early level search that lets you get targets that can be interactable from the get-go with these weenies. That's the only thing. It's like, well, we got quite a few tools to deal with aggro. Yep, Graceful, Silver Bullet, another lift with. They hit Corsica, so it's being handled without messing up future cards. Definitely. How do you feel about all shields having 3 HP to clear them? You know, I don't hate that idea. However, I could see how that could, go through. Just have your damage counter, you put it on the shield. But I think that would be a little bit too much of a drastic change. I think what they have already with the shields is okay if they make more things have bursts. And if they have more things have bursts and balance those bursts in a better way than they did with Digimon, then it doesn't feel like you're constantly going -1. Because at the end of the day, at the beginning of the game, you lose 6 freaking cards from your deck. And there's no guarantee that you're getting them back to your hand like your pilots. Like, cards like this, Citizens, it's just sitting right here next to me. Let me see. Aggro will always be a thing, so you can't really get mad at it. It's easy to play, so your new TCG players flock to it because of ease of use. I think the hidden demon is Amuro way not being on Link. See, I still don't think Amuro is a problem with that. Like, I think his on pair is fine. It's just, why do we not have more pilots that do cool things? Why? Why? Like, why did, again, it's the card design thing. Like, Bandai, they've nerfed this game before it's even taken off. And they've let some cards that they just decided to just be kind of like the base level. Like, I think everything should be at the level of Amuro, of Ale Strike, of Kira, of freaking, what's his name? Hallelujah and Kyrios. Hallelujah and Kyrios is like the strongest link we have in the entire game. That link is so damn strong, it's not even funny. And it's balanced because it's CB archetype. It's balanced. There's ways to balance these things, but that link is cracked. Absolutely cracked. The only way to heal shields is to burst play a base, and even then, it's not a heal, but a barrier to an inevitable depletion. So I saw something where the EX base should be like 7 HP. That wouldn't be a bad idea either. I think that'd probably be best. Ever since Baton Rouge, I decided that Amuro was the problem. Man, it's Bandai's card design is the problem. That's the problem. Amuro is fine. They just I don't know why they have preemptively nerfed their game. I mean, I guess I know why. They're scared because they've power crept Digimon, and they already ruined Dragon Ball by splitting the dang IP into 2 things. They're playing it too safe, but I think they're playing it safe in the wrong direction. We just need better cards. We need more better cards that do cool things. Said, ready for GTO 5. Need strong commands, please, Lord. We do need strong command. We need strong commands that you can play on turn 1. Turn 1 and turn 2. Things that cost either nothing or, like, we can... Oh, man, this is just so easy. It could be a level 1 cost, and it would say, if you have no units in play, you can play this card and add X unit card to your hand. Or you could say, if you have no units in play and your opponent has an enemy unit, you may select a card that is level 4 or lower and play it for half of its cost, or whatever. You could, again, you can make these cards playable on turn 1 and they actually do something to help you not get blown. Or you can make it a freaking 0 cost. A level 1 0 cost card that searches stuff if you don't have anything. Maybe it says, you may play this card, and if you do, show your opponent your hand. If you have no units in your hand, you may add a whatever. So it's like, hey, I'm going to give you player knowledge in exchange for, God, I don't have anything. Let me get something. I don't know. There's so many ways to balance this. These are obviously like super not very good versions of searching, but like we can have these things and it's fine. We need commands that do that. Amro's not as OP as everyone thinks, in my opinion. Yeah, same. Nah, Amro's fine. Amro's fine. They just need to print better cards. Like, you're right, they just need to archetype Amro so he can't just bang out every unit in the game for his effect. Yeah, man, commands are pretty garbo, bar none. Yep, there's too much stuff that you have to do with the commands in order for it to not suck. It's like I've been blown out by back to back. Oh, I thought you were about to say you got your back blown out by Amuro. I guess same thing. I beat blue-white decks with my clan deck with Amuro Gundam links and they couldn't recover even then. Again, Amuro's necessary for the game right now. He's just 100% necessary. Because blocker slop is still a problem. Let's not act like blocker slop isn't a problem. It's a freaking problem. The only thing is those blocker slop decks don't get a chance to take off a lot of the time because they're getting rushed down. But if they don't get rushed down, it's just such a toxic freaking... No one wants to play that crap. It's like the most boring chess match. The good thing about aggro is, hey, you won't go into time. I'm honestly thinking about sometimes playing aggro just so I can, you know, not deal with it. It's like, that's true. I think if your hand is 3-4 pilots, even off mulligan, you can get a new hand, having 3-4 pilots by turn 2 or 3, and now searching is super lame. Yep, it's dumb. Even if you run 8 to 10 pilots. It's easier to deal with blocker slop. That's the point we're making. Yeah, but that's not because of Amuro. It's because of bad card design. It's not because of Amuro. Again, in my Amuro ban video that I said, the fact that we barely got a card thrown Dre to where it can't be rested when it's being rested, and we get that in set 4, and we didn't have that from the start of STO1 or at least GDO1 is ridiculous. Hey, we have a way to rest things that are very hard. Oh, let's have some rest immunity. Again, it's card design. It's not Amuro. Bandai has made the choice to, you know, have an unbalanced game. Top decking Amuro doesn't feel good at all, but again, like, there's pilots like Kira that, yeah, you don't have to top deck Kira for it to feel bad, but I'll tell you how many times Kira and Sword Strike, that link is disgusting. That thing will live like 4 freaking turns sometimes, and you can't do anything about it. You're just getting tempoed out of the water. There's no way for you to deal with it, because you don't want to trade into a freaking 6 HP body with one of your cards that you barely just established to try to catch up. But nobody says the same thing about Kira being as egregious, but he is. He really is. He's just not as flashy as Amuro. Amuro can just straight up win you a game by top decking it, but we don't give credence to the fact that Kira is just getting unfair trade advantage day after day after day. And that's the reason why a lot of people will lose. He said, yeah, I'm not a blocker player. My fault for not having the can't beat him, join him mentality, but I don't like blocker playstyle. I play both. I literally play both. And I come from both sides of the fence. Deck building is odd too, because we go either Jack 12 blockers or Jack 16, 24 smaller dudes. Yep. We are close to having a great game. Like, fundamentally we are, but in terms of how close it feels very far. Like, I'll die on the hill of we need best of 3 and sideboards plus we need searching and tutors. But at least it wouldn't feel as bad if we didn't have it. Aggro's consistent, fundamentally built into the game, and there's no consistency for any other deck. That's the problem. If you guys could like the stream, that'd be sick. If you haven't subscribed, consider that. That would also be sick. And if you'd consider the channel memberships, that would also be sick. I'm rolling out Discord. What's it called? There'll be some more channel member only stuff, and you get a cool Zaku head. Why is the denoise not working? Is it because I have grain on? Yeah, the expression in the middle is just totally lost, man. It's a sad thing. Why is denoise not working? I have to brighten up her face. I really hope Bandai adds real tutoring, man. I really do. Let's see. Said, I'm just gonna stick with 1 Year War at the moment, doing all that work with the other decks just to get top deck Omro, Raid, or Shard. Yep. Aggro just either does or it doesn't. No anger, no malice. It's true. It's freaking true. Hey Rez, I got your coffee. You missed it earlier. I made the coffee. I'll like the stream once your Mifty has the workout routine. Oh, workout routine posted. I actually haven't been to the gym in like over a month. My workout routine is very sporadic. It's the previous video is the vertical one. You go watch the vertical one. It got interrupted by a telemarketer. Oh my gosh. What was it called? Oh yeah, workout routine. A lot of what I'll do in a nutshell is I'll go and I'll usually warm up with bench for a little bit. I go heavy, not long reps, so I'll do anywhere from 6 to 10. Usually 6 to 8. It's usually 8. I'll do bench. I'll go and do like shoulder raises either with dumbbells or with the cable. I'll grab just the nub of the cable, not even the handle. That's the big thing for the shoulders, is doing that. I'll do tricep push down with the bar, not the rope. I like doing the bar, and it helps with your lats. You can kind of double dip on that too. I'll do the ones where you take that same bar and you also do overhead pushes. Same thing for tries. Just basic as bicep curls. Also with the cables too. You need to get that supination, the good stretch. What else? I've been skipping leg day for like the past couple months. I haven't been to the gym in a month, but past couple months. I used to like love leg day, but lately I've just been so off of going to the gym to where I have to play catch up with my upper body, and then once I finally catch up, I stop going again, and then like, oh shit, I gotta play catch up, and then I just never do leg day. We can no longer remain unripped. The real thing is eating. You have to freaking eat. See, I'm skinny. I'm a skinny dude. Like I'm lanky. It takes a lot of food to put inside of this dang body and protein in order to actually get the gains. So you have to be eating. And that's what sucks, because it gets expensive. So a lot of the times I'm like, I kind of just don't want to work out because I don't want to have to spend $20 on food today or whatever it is. And I don't like to meal prep. I have freaking 3 kids and a wife, and I don't want to like constantly be cooking all the time. I would never have time to freaking do Gundam stuff. It's terrible. My metabolism is still a monster, same. Hey, if you're like me, then you can eat bad food. You can dirty bulk. Dirty bulking works. Honestly, this was built on dirty bulking. Eat the McDonald's, get your calories just the dirty way. It does work. It really does. I'm gonna go back to the part up there. And also, if you guys could consider the channel membership, that'd be sick. I might be doing a giveaway soon because I have some sponsorship people I'm talking to right now. I don't want to say too much, but definitely want to give back for the 1,000 subs. And any way I can, get some stuff like that to be able to give out would be sick. Let's see. After this, and after I do other things, what is it called? Inviting people to my baby shower, because I have to do that. I'm going to finish the Discord, so there'll be a Discord, and part of, the memberships and stuff like that will be like, we'll be able to play on Mobile Suit Arena together, we'll actually coordinate some days, maybe run the small little locals. That'd be kind of cool. I don't know how I would do that. I know people are doing that, but yeah, the community aspect of that's going to be there. You don't have to be a member to join the Discord, but there will be a members only portion for that type of stuff, to where you can get help with me for deck profiles, deck building, playing, stuff like that. He said, first kiddo, and congrats. No, 4th. So I came with 1. My wife came with 2. So we had 3. And now I'm making her pop out another one. And it's going to be our first boy. So we have 3 girls and 1 boy. So yeah. Join channel membership. Help me pay for the kids. I actually got my first payout. I was so stoked. I got my first payout from YouTube. YouTube doesn't pay you out until you hit a $100 mark. So I finally hit that, which is pretty freaking sick. And I told my wife, I was like, babe, I can pay for everything now. I got $100. Nah, but that was pretty sick. It's giving me proof of concept, which is cool. We'll see if how much time I'll be able to commit to Gundam when the baby comes. Is it, haha, join up, we gotta fill his fridge. Fill my fridge, boy. I'm just kidding. It's like, congrats, dude, making kids, the League militaire and token. Yep, I got my token babies. I'm gonna give them breach. You gotta raise up your kids the right way and give them breach 1. If you don't, you fail as a parent. I forgot you said something up there. So what I'm hearing is you're going for that G Gundam build, aka the Dorito. Bro, been out of shape, but I gotta get back. Was working to do the 1,000. Oh, compared for lifts. That's crazy. Dang, dude. I used to do heavy deadlifts. I think my heaviest deadlift I had done was 355. I could not do that now. I'd break my back. I'd absolutely break my back. He said, shoot, my sons have breach 3. Dang, dude, you're beating me. We gotta get these sons of breaches. I'll be surprised if my wife pops in. That'd be kind of funny. He said, break's done at work. I'll catch you later. Have fun with the edits. Thanks, brother. You have a good day at your work. But yeah, so I guess I can talk about this part of the sponsorship thing. We're talking about having me do some live pack openings at a shop. And I'm going to see if I can get some, you know, extra product for the 1,000 subscriber giveaway or something like that. I lost my place with my edits. Sons of breaches. Oh my gosh. You know what? I was going to cull this section a little more and get rid of some of the other ones, but I'm going to let him choose it. But I like this one probably the most. Ayo. My GPU is bugging. You know, that one's fire. There's the team name for competition, Sons of Breaches. I was going to say something I can't say on stream. I join it. Hey, let's go. Yeah, I'm just going to give him all of these. I'll let him choose. Hey, does anybody want to trade an alternate art Banshee Norn for an alternate art Zeong? Because I have a Zeong and I was going to put it in my 1-year war deck and I do have it there, but I'm just going to play the Norn stuff. Or alternatively, an Uso plus a Victory Gundam. That would be fire. If you got it, hit me up on my IG. I want to do a deck profile of it, but I can't yet because I don't have the alternate art of the Norn. Can't do that, dude. Can't do a deck profile without the alternate art. That's crazy. Can you imagine all the subscribers I lose? Said, sadly, I already traded away my Norn. No! No! Oh my gosh, my computer is bugging now. Do you have any victories? I do need 2 more Victory Gundams. I only have 2 of the alts for that. My buddy was going to trade me one when they were lower for Silver Bullet. And he was like at a store championship. He's like, yeah, bro, I'll save it for you. I'll make sure not to trade it. And then I meet with him after the store championship. I was like, hey, yo, what's your Victory Gundam? And he's like, oh, this one? And it was the the freaking GDO4 Grandpa alternate art, the one that's like super undervalued right now. And I was like, no, bro, this one. And I showed him my alternate. He's like, oh, dude, I traded it. I'm so sorry. And I was like, no. So we up to 3 members now? Hell yeah. Yes, sir. We got 3. I was like the only guy at my locals that didn't pull an alt victory or even a V-dash. Really? Yeah, it seems like the Victory Gundam was a very common pull. It's definitely one of the coolest looking ones in my opinion for the whole set. I'm making this look like actual wood right now. Gotta bring the shadows down. Look at that. He's like, one of the guys did pull the ++ Zeong at my locals. Oh, that's fire. I still have never seen someone pull one of those, pull a double plus in person. One day maybe I'll get one. One day. Homie's risen it up. Why does this look I was about to say, why does it look blurry? Dude, I'm always joking when I'm ripping packs. I'm always like, oh my god. I'm like saying it super loud and people, they'll turn and look. They're like, oh snap. They'll get up out of their seat and come look. And I'm just like, trash. So funny. Yeah, something's happening with my GPU. That's why it's like, when I'm adjusting this, it looks strange. Suckers. I pulled 5 LR out of 6 packs and it got overshadowed by the yeah, dude, that'll do it. That'll do it. That poor Gundam LR Plus is just in the dirt, dude. What is up with these people calling me right now? Back up, brother! These are some of my favorite shots. I'm gonna make this look crazy. Let's see what happens if I try to do this blur. So LL, so you basically are pulling a simply unlucky. Yeah, I dig the foreground blur on that one. I took 3rd place, so I guess I got a little bit of the last laugh. Heck yeah, dude. We take those. retake those. Alright. What happens if I do this? Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's way too much blur. I need like maximum feather for this. That's too much. Dang it! Let's see, does this look terrible? So I'm doing that. That way on the focus I can... Now I'm going to take that blur down to about here. Oh, hell yeah. Ooh. Said, yeah, I took third place, so I guess got a little bit. The prize was just another promo pack, so now I'm trying to get 2 more of the Soletas for the playset. Did you end up going to the Montreal Regionals? I did not. I did not go. Nah, man, I'm all the way in Texas. I didn't have time or money to go out to that. My wife probably would have been like, "Boy, you crazy." Got some random debt collectors that don't even know who I am. My local Grand Archive dudes are at the national tournament in Vegas and Juan hit 1,300 at the casinos. Dang. All right. It's gonna darken this. The heck? Bada bing, bada boom. Yo, 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 yeah. Bada bing, bada boom. Hopefully this copies and pastes nicely. Oh, snap. Were you there? Were you at Montreal? I did miss out on that poutine. Definitely missed out. That poutine, baby. Yeah, my computer is chugging. Jeez. Streaming, running photo edits. I mean, my M1 Ultra would have been able to handle this, no problem. But the Max Studio, or I mean the M1 Max, while it's good, it definitely has its limitations are showing right now. I wonder if it's the RAM. No. RAM is fine. Yeah, GPU is going wild. Let's try this again. Copy. Paste. Let's see what this looks like if I do this. I don't like this trail thing. Let's see if I can get rid of it. Remove! That actually doesn't look horrible. I can make that look believable. It has different options though, so let me see. Yeah, the first one looks better. I'm gonna do the same thing here. Just on this little portion. Boom. Bro, what's happening to my mouse? Okay. Create new mask. What's everybody up to right now? Look at that. Can't even tell. You know what? We'll do an extra mask though. What's happening? Is everyone busy at work right now? Said, my wife just called. I thought it was another telemarketer. It's like, I swear! Updating lens blur. I'm gonna fix this in a bit. I'm just gonna blur the whole dang thing. And then I'm just gonna poke him out. Oh, webcam's out? Oh, I know what it is. Give me a sec. I think it's the, let me see if I can fix this. It was my battery went out on the camera, but the camera won't connect if I have this open. So let me close this really quick. All right, properties. Let's see. He said back up now. Oh, it's up? Oh no, you were talking about the that was my my front webcam, not my phone. I mean my actual camera. Trying to get it to do it, but I don't think it's gonna want to, which is unfortunate. Let's see. See if I toggle this. Nope. Nah, it's not gonna work. I will just do this for now. I'll just change this to the actual, my ugly webcam. Blech. Looks terrible. All right, we are back. I have returned. Just doesn't look as pretty. Yeah, this GPU is freaking struggling. So I got done with a faucet, repipe on a manufactured trailer home, and a couple of estimates. So yay to an early day. Nice. That's good. Sounds like a really productive and successful day. Alright. I don't know why this looks so grainy. It shouldn't. Oh, I know why, because I'm dumb. See, take that blur down a little bit subtly, maybe a little more. What in the world? Oh, I'm stupid. What is happening? There we go. He says, hey man, hope you're good. I've been rocking your Victory Gundam Kikuroga deck at my locals. It's a lot of fun. Hey dude, thanks. Yeah, it's I've been liking it a lot, except for the fact when I run into aggro, I just don't have enough. I just kind of, where I am, everyone's running aggro, so I need to see blockers. So I'm running the blue-white Norn version now. If blockers weren't such a necessity, then I would continue running it, but I'll wait until things chill out a little more. Dang, why is my center point energy bill that much? Stupid. Alright, visualize depth. So that's my focus. Said my brother and I made the championship tournament in our fishing league. It's the weekend. It's this weekend. Hopefully we pull out the victory. Be nice to bring home a check. Oh, dude, that's fire. That would be sick. Yeah, it looks fine. It looks fine. So we got this one. Hey, why is this one cropped like that? Oh. Copy. Paste. What happens if I do this? I think I'm going to try out MSA tonight when I get home from work after I build a couple of theory decks I've been thinking about. Yeah, dude, MSA is great for figuring out what you want to do. The power of cropping. Is there a way to play against someone you want to play with instead of randoms? Yes, I believe so. I haven't tried it out yet, but I'm pretty sure you can. Yeah, create. Yeah, you do a game code. Yeah, that would be it. So that's how we would play together. Like if you wanted to, since you're a member, we could do that and get some games in. So for those who aren't there, members get to play on MSA with me, and we get to test out decks. We get to test them out together. Wow. Let's do a slide vignette. Yeah, I wonder what this looks like black and white. I'll give him a black and white. That'll be kind of cool. Said, oh, nice. Yeah, might be a good idea to have game room voice chats in the Discord. Oh, 100%. That is 100% going to be a thing. That's part of why I'm trying to, like, when I set it up, I want to make sure it's, you know, done right. It's like halfway done. It's just making sure that things are, I guess, put in a way to where it's not confusing, like where things are. Now we're gonna give it a slight. I give it a slight tint. Like right here. Really warm that up. Is there no effects on here? Do we not have glow effects? I've never tried doing effects in here. So I'm trying to build a Neo Zeong deck that's green red because the skill level at my locals is more casual and comp, and I don't want to ruin the vibe by running red white blockers. Hey bro, steamroll them, get them competitive, make them want to be fire. Steamroll those Galahorn decks. Sorry, Raymond. No, that would honestly, the red green Neo Zeong is a really good deck. Said, all right, brother, I'm gonna head off to work. Appreciate the hanks, my dude. Yeah, dude, I appreciate you. Have a good day at work. Is there any kind of effects in Lightroom? I've never tried it. I guess not. What in the world? So we got this. We got, if this is gonna buffer. Some different ones. Yeah, I don't need this one. We're halfway done. What's everybody else got going on today? That's not what I wanted. Paste edited settings. Why is this not doing what it's supposed to do? Copying these settings a million freaking times. There we go. Ooh, that looks fire. Damn, brother, damn. Straighten out the horizon a little bit. Right there. Perfect. Said I'm just chill with a beer and stacks of cards in front of me after a long day of work. Hey, dude, that's a great way to do it. I have my buddy's collection right here. I'm gonna be selling his stuff. First page is great. Y'all can see that. Honestly, can't even see it in my thing. I don't know. Got a lot of stuff. These shots are a little more chill. I had to go kind of ham on those other ones because there's some money shots. I love how this one almost looks like a heart. Oh my gosh. Just some of this and just tone that down a little bit. Dun, 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 dun. Did you see the announcement for the Shard deck box and promos? It popped up on my Insta earlier. Yeah, dude, it looks fire. Thankfully, we have some time to actually try to get that, and it's not like we're not like crapped out of the water for it. Like the stupid CB one with Setsuna, dude, that thing sold out in 2 seconds. No one was able to get a hang of that. You know what, maybe I'll crop it like this. Nah. I'll do this. Gotta make that ring pop, brother. Says besides packing for a move coming up, I'm in the middle of refining a Doctor's Token deck. How have you been liking that? I've never given it a full try. Oh boy. Yeah. Nice. Oh, you never saw the CB one? Yeah, it was interesting. It was interesting. It sold out immediately. Let's see how this goes. Oh. You have to reorient them. No. So lucky my local shop knows I only collect Gundams, so they kept me a wing anniversary box aside. That's fire. Shout out to your local shop for that. That's awesome. Let's do this. I haven't gotten any of like those sets yet. Never been able to get my hand a hold of those. Oh gosh. They got scalped here in the UK badly. They were being resold for 3 times the price the day after release. Oh, dude, I believe it. These scalpers are... they're on some stuff. Oh, I'm stoked for this one. Good lord, it's bright. So that color on that one's not going to work. I need to go here. I'll use this version instead. There we go. That looks way better. Waiting for this to load. What is this thing doing? Dude. This is bugging. This lighting is so rough. I want these to look a little cleaner. Said, I don't know how it is for you guys over there, but here all the decks get scalped and the boosters get left alone. Interesting. Which is why I was very surprised. Which I was very surprised about, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, the decks always get scalped, I think, just in general, because, you know, people want to get the promo pack and then they can sell off the staples or the brick or whatever it is. The booster boxes get sold, but there's enough stuff right now to where it's not getting scalped. Hey, what's up, Journey? So the Daughters deck is honestly balanced enough to get a win by turn 5 as long as you can get 4 tokens on the board with Valiance to activate the AP buff you, bully most level 5 and 6s. That's kind of funny. Are you using Kikoroga in there? And Citizens Take a Stand? That's just so funny. You playing tonight? Nah, bro. Gotta be with the wife and the kids tonight. I wish I could. I'm gonna do a big wide. It's like, dang, new type, you'll be missed. Yeah, dude. Unfortunately, I can't be there. I was so close to the store championship. It stinks. I got high rolled. I got high rolled pretty hard. The League Military deck with the Norn that I'm running right now performs really well. Are you going to be playing, or are you just TOing? Do enable lens correction. I'm almost done. Yay. I'm not going to use that one. I'm going to take from this. Journey, you a channel member yet, bro? Yo, I want to talk eventually to Matt about maybe doing like some type of sponsorship partnership thing. That'd be cool to connect with Rooted as like a main shop for the channel. This lighting. Blech. Why is this lighting so rough? It's so rough. This lighting is super tough right now. I freaking hate this lighting so much. Ew. Stop. It looks gross. Stop. There we go. Oh, they're gonna hate me if I don't do this. Need to get rid of this, sweat. That should be fine. What's everybody up to right now? Time is at 2:43. Still good on time. Ooh. Currently, I'm trying to work out if I can use Age Engine with Neo Zeong. Hey, I saw someone do it. I don't know what their list was, but I don't know if they got lucky on MSA or what, or if it's really that consistent, but I got freaking spanked. And it kind of made me mad. It's like, why is this happening? Okay, I need to do something here. Why does it look like that? I don't like that. I love the Age mobile suits, so if I find any excuse to use them with something else I like. Oh. Yeah, there was Age almost seemed like it was going to take off for a second with the Penelope thing. Put that back. Bro. The stupid flowers are messing me up here. Said I did run that, but it wasn't consistent enough for me. I can definitely see that. Those flowers just look so damn unnatural. It's ridiculous. Let me visualize the depth here. Let's make it here. The hell? This honestly doesn't look horrid. Looks better than I thought it was gonna look. These things are just still so freaking ugly. Like, I like the flowers, but it just looks not good. It's frustrating. I can't blur it that hard. Why does it look like that? I don't understand why it looks like that. It's not much different here. Looks a little more natural. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do this. I'm gonna take this blur down a little more. Honestly, the Kikuroga is something I've been thinking about. Deck uses only 2 command types. 6 total pilots, and the respected units Astron and Versago as the top end. The deck is mainly a mono red. Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, honestly, you probably could throw in 2 or 3 copies, no link, and then like 3 citizens. 3 citizens take a stand. I literally have mine right here. My Kikorogas and citizens. Loo, 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 loo. What in God's green earth is going on? Hey, did I get into a store championship? I think I got into a store championship. Let's see. Waiting event status changed. Heck yeah. That's up. Never mind, I can't even make that one. Why do they have it at that time? Sunday at 12 noon. I will still be at church. Well, guess I have to cancel that one. Sad day. Bro. Congrats on getting into your store championship. I'm not going to be able to go, unfortunately. I was just at one on Saturday. I was hoping I was going to be able to get into another, but looks like that's not the case. What happens if I do this? Oh my gosh. All right. We got them all. All right, how do I export these the right way? Okay. Custom name, start number, add 01. This couple is Nick, Kaylin. Let's do... Okay, we are exporting these now. I wonder how long that'll take. I'll go to MSA. I want to try a variation of my Norn deck I was going to do. So I'm going to try doing this guy at 2. I'm going to try the gun easies. Said it is cool chillin'. Got to get back to the daily grind. Have a good one, y'all. You too, bro. Thanks for stopping by. I guess I'll keep the core fighter. I think I'll keep these ratios for now. Let me go down on a show of resolve and do an overflowing. I think I need 3 of those. I like graceful demeanor, but should I? I'm gonna try this. I like this one. I'm gonna try Awakened Potential instead. A lot of times where I need to interact with level 4 cards and I can't. I found that I like to play first with this deck. I'll keep that. No, we playing wing, baby. We playing against wing. Let's hope he doesn't get a sword strike on curve, because that would freaking suck. He's digging. Homie is digging. What is this hand right now? Oh no, not my leg. This hand is so freaking weird. We just wait. That'd be crazy if I got a freaking V-dash. Ha ha ha! There it is! There it is. Let's get this thing out of the way. I need to get rid of this stupid card. Are you freaking kidding me? We love this game. I'm gonna do this. You play so bad, you don't know what you're talking about, bro. You literally don't know what you're talking about. Did you even see my hand? I had 3 Usos and 2 of this. I attacked with RX before to bait a block, but you clearly don't know what you're talking about. I was trying to bait him to block so he could take this, my thing wouldn't die, so I could attack his wing Gundam the way I wanted to. He didn't fall for the bait. Good God, dude, this is freaking bullshit. I'm just digging and I can't find shit. That's exactly what I did. I just did it to bait the block first. Like, that's verbatim what I did, just not in the sequence you would have done it. I mean, my hand is dead. I literally can't do anything. I have all 3 Norns and I've seen mismatched pilots the whole damn game. The only comeback is a freaking reday. Nope. Shit's cooked. Shit is cooked. Dude's got high maneuver, can't do anything. I swing and rest it, he's gonna kill it. It's done. Literally doesn't matter. For some reason, he didn't block. So all four of the Usos, no links for him except for this stupid thing. We love RNG. What are these draws, bro? Good God. It's a 3. I'm gonna punish you for overextending. That alright, bro? I'm gonna shut off. Alright, dude. Peace out. He's a 4. You too, man. You have a good one. Oh my gosh. The 6-4. Could play these two. 4-4. Oh shit. I thought this was a freaking I'm fucked. I thought that was an Uso. I'm fucked. I was gonna link with Uso, swing, and use 2 legs for blockers, but that sucks. This dude's been linking the whole freaking game. Pretty wild. This is so stupid. Oh, damn, I'm not even level 7. Can't even play the freaking Norn. That's a 2-3, that's a 4. Well, we definitely get rid of this. Before I continue. Dang it, I thought that was a 3-2. Oh, I thought that was a 3-2, bro. Does he have the link? Before I do anything, I don't care about Ptolemaeus. Yeah, I literally will not be able to interact with those. I have to leave anyway. Alright. Gotta go pick up these kids. Appreciate y'all chilling. Peace.